Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Man, did y'all notice I got off beat real quick, didn't I? Wow. I do have a little rhythm, I must admit, Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful week. Happy Friday. Okay, so my first video, I will be coming to you with Lonestar 911 Lonestar. The title is Shock and Thaw. Okay, so the episode started off with TK. He's having, like this out-of-body experience or whatever, right? And he's actually he wakes up in his house and he goes downstairs. His mom is downstairs, preparing breakfast or whatever. And he's like, where's dad? And it's like he's reliving a part of his life, right? So he's he's just going back down memory lane. And so him and his mom are talking. And what I noticed was she was dropping gems, because I remember the second time when they flashed back on him, they were making cookies, and so he had to set the clock, and so she was saying you can't restart time, and you can't stay here, because I'm sure that if he would have wanted to stay, then that means he would have died in the natural world or whatever. So but the very first time they were talking, he was like, what is that? What is that? But there was those bells and whistles and stuff from the equipment in his room. So, he flatlined. So the doctors, came in to, give him to shock him back, to get the vitals, get his heart rate back and stuff like that, because he totally flatlined. So, okay. And then also the doctor, not TK, Tommy is feeling very guilty, because she feels like when she was talking to Grace, she was saying how, she should have been the one to go into the pond, to try to rescue the kid. And, she's just feeling a lot of guilt right now. She feels like TK is laying up fighting for his life, and it's her fault. And guys, no one has told Owen this whole time that his son is on the brink of death. He's fighting for his own life, right? Because up in the cabin, in the mountains or wherever, and he have no idea that his son is, you know what I'm saying? If things don't turn around for TK, he's not gonna pull it through. So Owen is helping the migrants. He's helping them. The guy comes in. He play up to the guy, offer him some money, whatever. That was just to take the attention off of him. And the other guys were like, what's going on? Oh, it's about the money or whatever. They were speaking in Spanish. One guy decided to leave because he know for a fact that the guy who was tracking them called a cartel, and that they come to kill him. So he said he'd rather just risk it on his own, being out on his own, than sit there and let the cartel just come and kill him. So they bound up the guy, whatever. And then one of the other people had, they had frostbite in their feet. And because the conditions are real brutal. They are frigid. It's rough. And so They trying to, because, Owen told him we have to leave. So Owen tells him, hey, my cabin is not too far, so we can get to my cabin. Okay, so they're bundling the people up, trying to get to Owen's cabin. Marjan is in her car, and okay, like a cop car came by, and Marjan, she had missed it. So the cop had went on or whatever. Marjan finally came out and went on the road or whatever. She's looking for the car because she's trying to get some help. And so so Owen trying to get to his cabin. Marjan actually gets to the cop. Well, she actually gets to where she can say, hey, help. And she see the cop kill the migrant that got away. That said he was leaving and he'll take it on chance on his own or whatever. So now okay, he must be, a dirty cop. Okay, so now he spotted her, seeing him kill the guy, but thank goodness, with the snowstorm or whatever, she was able to go and hide. He chased out, he tried to go catch her, but she was able to go and hide. Okay. So, her name Jessica, the girl that Paul rescued. Her parents had came to visit Paul, the mom and the daddy, the girl's parent who he rescued, that he saved. They had came in, brought him gifts and stuff like that, and his dad was like, you like a Maserati, and they are just very grateful that Paul saved their daughter. And so Paul's like, no, you've done enough. Thank you. I was just doing my job. Mateo said, you give me a car. That's M-A-T-E-O. M-A-T-E-O, and so Joe was like, no, we fine, I mean, he said, well, Paul don't want it. I will take it. But, so Owen, they makes it home. They make it to his cabin. And Marjan runs and she calls Owen, and she's like, Owen, she said, I saw this cop kill somebody, I saw him, and, she was just trying to put it out there or whatever, and he's looking for me. So, Grace and Tommy was talking, and, like I said, Tommy she's feeling very, responsible for the fact that TK is in his state. She's feeling very, responsible. And so the doctor comes to tell him, hey, unless things turn around, it's very grim. Unless it turn around, it's very, very grim. So Carlos get up and he was like, I just need a break. I just need some time to myself because there's a lot to adjust, to take in and deal with. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, because, they was together, they was in love, they broke up. Now I'm at the hospital, and you're saying, like, he could just die because the doctor was like, his organs are failing. So unless things start going in the opposite direction of where they are now, he's not going to make it. And guys, I promise you, I'm sitting here saying, no one even, okay, guys, let me tell you. So Owen, they get back to his house. All of a sudden the cop pull up, the dirty cop. He goes in and, all of a sudden, him and Owen have a conversation. And Owen is peeping him out. Like, he's like, something ain't right. And so the lady comes in. What is her name? I had wrote her name down because I was like, what is her name? Sadie. Her name's Sadie. So she went to ask Owen something to turn up the radio, to turn up the speaker. And Owen was like, no, leave it alone or whatever. Turn around, the guy, he had the gun pointing at him, right? So he pulled the zip ties out and he tell them to tie up, the people or whatever. He called and let them know he got these people or whatever. And so Marjan saw that the cop was there, so she runs to the barn. She's trying to figure out what can she do. She go into the car and she couldn't find. She tried to get the gun, but the gun wouldn't come out. I guess it's locked. And so she goes and put this scarf. She put gasoline all in the snow, on the snow, and she lights it. So because he sends Owen that, and then she hit the car for the alarm to go off, the sirens and stuff. So he tells Owen to go out there and fix it. Go out there and turn it off in the car. And so when he go out, he'd see that, he didn't know it was Marjan, but he see, there's something that's in the gas tank. And so, so he goes back. He's walking back. Well, she lighted a fire, and then the car blew up, and so Owen and the guy tussling or whatever, and so the lady, one of the migrants, kicked the guy in the face and knocked him out. That's how they were able to get him. So now they can call the police and ambulance, get these people help, and fire trucks, and everything is there. I'm like, okay, and nobody still mentioned to Strand, his boy is laying up in the hospital fighting for his life. Like, no. I'm like, okay. So now he's on his way back taking Marjan home, and they singing Tom Petty's song because she don't know either, And she was like, Cap, you need to sign papers, and all the papers is an apology. He's apologizing. Well, Billy goes to Judd's house because he want to talk to Judd. He want to offer Judd captain's position at a different fire station. And so Grace is going off on him. She is talking to him crazy. Judd don't want to hear nothing you got to say. And, nobody likes Billy. And so, and him and Billy were cool until all this other stuff came, And so she goes in on Billy. Next thing you know, she get hot and bothered, upset. Her water break, and she goes to clean herself up and get ready to go to the hospital. Blah blah blah. And I guess she just thought Billy was just gonna let her go by herself into this blizzard by herself. So he was like, you want to go in the truck? And she was like, no, I don't. And so she goes and get in her car. He hop in, and, she was like, don't tell me nothing. You're just the man that hopped in my car or whatever. Like, she did not want to be bothered with Billy at this moment, and he already know he messed up. He know he messed up. He know, but, and I think he's trying to fix it, but I mean, these people, the 126 meant everything to the crew. It meant everything. So unless he can go and make a way for, even if they don't go back to the 126, the place that he's trying to give to Judd, I'm sure he can get that to Owen, and then have all of his crew go over to that house, and the ones that's there that he don't want sitting wherever. I mean, I can't wait to see how it play out. Anywho, so Strand is now on his way back to town to take Marjan, and that's when he's gonna realize that his son is about to die. Like, because he have no clue. This is what he's going back to. He have absolutely no clue that he's stepping into ICU, and his son is possibly taking his last breath. Like, he have no clue. Not nary clue. This whole time, he was knocked out himself. He was, beat up. I mean, this whole time, everybody has been going through with this blizzard, and his son went to save this kid that his mom told him stay in the house. The kid go outside playing by himself. Other kids go back home, and then now he's stuck. He fall in a frozen pond, and now TK go to save him, and this is what's going on. And his mom, came to thank Nancy and them for, saving the boy, and I'm so sorry about your friend. Are you? Because I'm sure you're very happy that you get to take your son home. The same kid that should have stayed in the house in the first place. Oh, child. Let me just make sure. I think that was it. I hit everything. And so Grace is on her way to the hospital, or trying to get to the hospital. All of a sudden, she is stuck in the snow with Billy, and this baby's on his way. So guys, I think next week she's gonna get back home. So I think it was showing her it looked like a house. So she probably backtracked and went back home to have this baby, because you're not gonna make it to the hospital unless you like right down the street from the hospital. Cars are all over the place, everywhere. So there's no maneuvering around the cars. It's like, so Grace is gonna have this baby at home, baby girl at home. Okay. That was 911 Lonestar, Shock, and Thaw. And again, this whole time from the very first episode until now, and this is episode, I believe it's 3, guys. I believe it's 3. He don't have a clue that his child is near death. Officer Strand, Captain Strand. Sean's journey out. Please, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I've been forgetting to say that, and I don't know why. As if I don't need you guys to subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share, tell your friends. Hey, I know this crazy old lady that do reviews. She might crack you up a time or two. But I'm going to give you what you're looking for, okay? So this is Sean with Sean's Journey Through Life. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in my next video. Peace.